What's going on, family? It's your boy Mike Macklin, aka Money Mike, the financial Thanos, because I'm snapping my fingers and I'm turning your financial problems to dust. Hey, I want to welcome you guys to one of my favorite days out of the week. It's Friday.
Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Yeah. Hope y'all guys are having a great week. Welcome to the weekend. It is going down. We are back. We are back with another edition of Friday Cup of Joe with your boy Money Mike. If this is your first time tuning in, hey, do me a huge favor before we get started with anything. I want y'all to go ahead and start following me on Facebook. Also, I want you to subscribe to me on YouTube and also hit that notification bell. I definitely will appreciate that. The notification bell lets you know when I drop new content, and I'm dropping new content all the time, so you do not want to miss this. Also, if you enjoy the content, you enjoy what I have to say, do me one last favor and go ahead and smash that like button for your boy so that YouTube, Facebook, wherever you see me, sees more of me. I want to get my message out to as many people as possible, so please do me those favors. It helps me, but it also helps you all, and that's what it's all about for me, is helping my audience. And what do? Well, I'm a personal financial coach. I teach a very simple 5-step financial freedom strategy. I'll talk more about that at the end of the broadcast. But for today, again, I'm hosting what's called the Friday Cup of Joe. This is just where I kind of get on here and talk about the week, or, I might drop some tips. It all depends on how I'm feeling. We can even call it Freestyle Friday if you want to, but it's my show, so I can call it what I want to, and I'm calling it Friday Cup of Joe. Anyway, let's get right to it. So today what I want to talk about is this small piece of paper right here. This little small piece of paper. It's called a receipt. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, that piece of paper that you get anytime you go buy something. Now, for the average person, that's all that this is a piece of paper that just says, okay, this is the money that I spent. This is proof that I bought this, whatever the case may be. But let me tell you about the power of this piece of paper in the right hands and in the right person's mind. First and foremost, I'm going to say this from the everyday person side of the things. Again, I'm a personal financial coach, so I'm kind of talking from a financial standpoint right now when I talk about this. But this piece of paper right here, it actually tells the story. It tells the story of what you do with your money. So what I always tell people who work with me, people who want to know, hey, Mike, how do I make more money? How do I, do this, do that? How do I pay my bills? Well, normally the first thing that I tell people is okay, where's your money going? Do you know where your money's going? And most of the time, the answer to that question is not a clear yes. It's, sometimes they even say, no, I'm not completely sure. And the reason that is again, we're not tracking our receipts, or you can even use your bank statements, but receipts are the key. Receipts are the thing that help you understand where exactly your money is going. Where's your money going? And a lot of people find out when they start keeping track of these receipts and they start to look at their finances and see where their money is going, it's a huge aha moment for them. They understand now where their money's going. They understand where they can cut back a little bit. And a lot of times that's the difference in your financial planning strategy, is knowing where your money is going. Now, I'm going to flip that on the other side to the business owner. The business owner. For the business owner, this piece of paper right here is as good as money. And I say that because for the business owner, this piece of paper right here is a tax deduction, or that's money back in your pocket. As most people in business understand, most people on the personal side, they don't understand that. If you don't own a business, more than likely you don't look at this. But these receipts and tax deductions, again, is like money back in your pocket. When you go to do your taxes at the end of the year, a business person versus someone who doesn't have a business, it's a completely different game for them. They get a lot more tax deductions on the business side than you do on the personal side. And how that equates is, I always tell people there's two tax systems. There's a tax system for people who own a business, and there's tax system for people who do not. The tax system honestly was written by business owners for business owners. And that's just the reality of it. That's the reality. The tax code was written for and by business owners. That's just how the game goes. The people in power, they make the rules. I'm just being real, and that's what this is all about. So, being that those people make those rules, the advantages go to the business owner. So the way that the tax code works for a person who works a job, has no business, they go to work, they pay taxes first, and then they have to spend what's left of after taxes come out. If you don't believe me, take a look at your paycheck. FITW, which is federal income tax withholding, SITW was a state income tax withholding. Look at those things. They're coming out your check, and they come out before you get paid. They're over there on the deduction side of your check. Okay, now the business owner, on the other hand, business owner goes to work as well. Money Mike right now is a business owner. I'm working right now. I'm putting out content, trying to teach financial literacy as a part of my financial coaching business. I'm working right now. The computer that I'm broadcasting from right now, this microphone that you barely can see, if I put it into view, you can actually see that. All these things are necessary things for me to work. So when I purchased them, getting off topic, let me bring it back. Anyway, so I go to work just like you, right? But I spend money first, meaning I buy things I need for my business or my life. But because I'm a business owner, most of the things that I spend my money on are tax deductions. So what happens is my money that's left after I spend, that's what gets taxed. So these pieces of paper right here for me are money in my pocket because it reduces how much I pay in taxes. So the whole point that I wanted to make with today's post is you got to understand the power of this piece of paper. This piece of paper right here holds all the information you need to help you understand where your money is going. And if you're a business owner, this piece of paper right here puts money back in your pocket by way of tax deductions. And also, you can use this on the personal side and your business to understand where your money is going as well. Hey, I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you got value from the content. I want to send a few shouts out before I get too far into this. I want to send a shout out to the homie Larry Patterson. He always jumps on here and checks me out on my lives. I also want to send a huge shout out to Nikki LaFlame. She is a huge supporter of my Facebook, my YouTube, everything like that. Love you, girl. Love you. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate you. But everybody who supports me, hey, I definitely appreciate you all as well. But I definitely had to make those special shout outs because those are very, very important. But anyway, this has been Friday Cup of Joe with Money Mike. And as promised, I wanted to kind of talk to you real quick the last few minutes about what I specifically do. Again, I'm a personal financial coach specializing in a very simple 5-step financial freedom strategy. Now, this strategy is going to teach you how to make more money, how to manage that money, and then how to make that money work for you so that you can grow it. Now, if you want to learn about that specifically, you want to talk finances, you actually can book an absolutely free appointment with me. Go to my website, www.moneymike313.com. I have that in the description. On my YouTube, I'll actually have that on my page as well. So you'll see that on the screen here shortly. And go to that webpage, book your appointment, and let's help you get to the right side of the money. Hey, I appreciate all the love and support. And as I ride out on you, I want to let you know I love you. God loves you. He smiles when he sees you, and he sees you all the time, so he's always smiling. So why aren't we? Hey, you guys have a great weekend. I will see you guys on the next one. God bless each and every one of you. Gone.